it's Cupquake and welcome to another episode of Piece of Quake where you guys get to know a little bit more about me. So I sent out the tweet and I got a lot of questions asked to me. I noticed that there were a lot of questions about art, so I decided today that I'm going to show a little bit of my older stuff, and I'm still going to answer some game related questions though. So the first question comes from, this comes from Isaiah658, and he asks, do you ever paint realistic stuff or just gaming / cartoon things? Well, back in the day when I was at school, I used to paint a lot of realistic stuff, so I'm going to show you guys something. So, this was one of my assignments in a rendering class. So it's my eye, if you haven't noticed. This is charcoal and marker. And a little bit of colored pencil, white and black colored pencil in there. But this is from rendering, and I feel like doing realistic stuff isn't that hard. I also have a painting that I did. This was just for fun, but I based it off of a picture. It's supposed to be me holding donuts to my eyes, but I really feel like painting stuff realistically isn't that hard. And why would you do it anyways? Because you can just take a picture of it. I don't know, maybe if you wanted it like in paints or something to make it special, but I feel, oh hey, stop that, stop it. She's being a little rascal right now. She's messing with my camera. So if you see, ow, why are you biting me? So if you see like the camera moving at the bottom, it's this little thing. So back to what I was saying, I don't think painting stuff realistically is really necessary. I mean, if you wanted something realistic, I would just take a picture of it, to be honest. I think the real challenge of being an artist is to create something from your mind and something that isn't realistic. I mean, it could be realistic, but not working directly from a picture. That's what I did in both the painting and the eye. So it's a good way to practice to help you get better. But I've painted and drawn so many realistic stuff. That's actually how I started drawing, was I would copy stuff from like magazines and stuff. I'm gonna kick you! I'm gonna kick her. I'm not really gonna kick her. So I have a lot of art that I've been doing for the past years, and I know another one of you guys asked a question. Let me try and find that. So, Psycho Dave asked 2 questions, and I'm going to answer the last question he asked, which was, how long were you in college? So, I was in college for 5 years, and I went to a community college for my first 2 years, and then my last 3 years I went to a university to get the degree, or whatever. But since I was in college for 5 years, I have so much stuff, like so much artwork that I have from class. I honestly don't know what to do with it, and I mean, I would want to show you guys all of it, but it's way too much stuff, and some of it is really crappy, and I wouldn't want to show you guys. Okay, so xkisami134, I don't know if I said that right, asked, why did you name yourself iHasCupquake on YouTube, and what were other selections you had for your name, for your YouTube name? So I had a lot of questions. A lot of people asked me this question: how did I come up with my name, iHasCupquake or Cupquake? So when I started my YouTube channel, I was heavily into WoW, and I would play on console. I used to play Call of Duty a lot, and I'm going to tell you guys my gamer tag right now, but I'm warning you, I have not been on for a long time, so I don't know if I'll accept your friends' requests or anything. They'll probably just die because I haven't been on in a long time. I'm mainly PC, but my gamer tag, I named myself Tiffy G, so T-I-F-I-G, but people didn't read it that way. It was always awkward when people would try and say my name. They would say like Tiffig, Ti-Fi G. It was always some weird thing that never came out sounding like Tiffy G. So I was gonna use that as my YouTube name, and so many people made fun of it, and I was just like, I cannot use this, like I have to come up with something else. So I started to think of different things that I liked, different things that I felt like represented myself, and of course I love to bake. I really love to bake, and I love cupcakes. Basically I like to bake cupcakes and like to do like all the cute little decorations and stuff on them. So at the time, I think that's when iHasCheeseburger cat was around, so I didn't want to be called just Cupcake because I feel like that's too common, so I thought I would change it up a little bit and call myself Cupquake because it has like a little bit of, it's not too girly, if you get what I'm saying. And I decided to add on the iHas because it's like iHasCheeseburger, but iHasCupquake. So that's why I came up with the name. It was totally, yeah, I don't know. I like the name. I like the name Cupquake. I feel weird when people call me by the full thing, iHasCupquake, but that's what it is. I think Cupquake might have been taken on YouTube too. That's why I had iHasCupquake. Which brings me to my next question by Tickle My Cookies. He asked, if you weren't an artist or a gamer, what would your profession be? So if I wasn't an artist or a gamer, which I don't know if gamer is considered to be a profession. I'm not really a pro at it, but I think if I wasn't into art, or if I wasn't an artist, I would go into baking. And I think I would do like, I'd be like baking pretty cool cakes and cupcakes, and I think I would actually own like a cupcake business or something. Why are you barking? I think the mailman's here. But yeah, if I wasn't an artist, I think I would totally go into baking. And if I wouldn't go into baking, when I was younger, I really wanted to be a veterinarian because I loved animals. But then I realized that's way too much school. So I decided to drop that. But yeah, I hope that answers your question. I would be a little baker. Have my own little business. Something. My next question comes from Mr. Minecraftian. Mr. Minecraftian. He asked, when did you first realize you were interested in art? So I don't know if I answered this before, but when I first realized that I wanted to go in the direction of art, I was a senior in high school, but I was always interested in it. I would always draw, copy things from magazines. I would always, this is kind of weird that I used to do. I used to sit down on my couch with a sketchbook and look at my blinds because they were like the really old-fashioned 80s blinds, and I used to look because the light would hit through them, and there would be little patterns that form. So I would try and come up with characters that I would see in these patterns of the design. I don't know if that's weird. I also did the same thing in my shower because the glass on the shower is like cracked, so I would see like different like faces and characters in the cracked glass, and I would sketch it out. I don't even know where that book is. I should so look for it. I think I would laugh. I would want to show you guys. I'm gonna look for it. I'm gonna look for it this weekend and next week, and I'm gonna try and find it. It's in my garage somewhere. I know I didn't throw it away. But that's it for the questions today. I had a lot of questions. I just want to thank you guys for participating. There were so many good questions today, so many questions I wanted to answer, but I kind of want to keep these episodes to a minimum. Someone's outside. Oh, FedEx. I got something from FedEx. Like I said, there were so many good questions today, and I wish I could answer them all, but I want to keep these Piece of Quake episodes small. So if I didn't answer your question this week, if I didn't answer your question this week, go ahead, ask it again next week. But don't spam me. Don't spam, because I usually, if I see a bunch of questions asked by the same person, I won't answer them. So that's just a little tip if you want me to answer your question. So if you guys don't have a Twitter account, I answer these questions through Twitter. I really like doing this because you guys are excited to see if I answer your question, and when you do, I get to see in the comments like, oh my god, I left Twitter. So if you guys don't have a Twitter account, go ahead and make one. It's really easy, it's free. You don't have to follow anyone else but me if you want. You can follow me at iHasCupquake, and yeah, that's about it. Well, I hope you guys have an awesome weekend, and don't forget this Sunday to check out my channel because I'm going to be releasing the carnival for Minecraft. So keep posted on that video, and thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Bye!